My E36 has an LS1 in it. It's a manual. It's a pretty lightweight car. The wheels and tires on it are just not sufficient. I only have 245s out back, 225s in front, and I'm building this car to be a very capable street car that can be driven at AutoX, which I've done before. Plan on doing it again soon. Track days, it can hit the drag strip, not that it'll be fast. It'll just be fun. One large hindrance of that are the wheels and tires that are on it now, so we're gonna fix that today. Let's get these new wheels open. I've never put new wheels on this car. They've always been used, so this is pretty new and pretty cool for me. Are you ready? Ta-da! I really love these wheels. You can see how concave they are, which is awesome. Nothing crazy like a show car, but they definitely have some offset to them. Let's get them installed. Pretty common wheel for an E36. I'm gonna end up having a few different sets of wheels and tires on this car at some point. But for now, I love how these look. These are a 17 by 10. Not sure of the offset, stand by. Offset of 25, the more concave version. Let's see how they fit. Throw them on the car. I don't know how these are gonna fit at all. You guys are watching live as I find out. All right, clear the brakes. Clear the strut too. Wow. That's good so far. She sits out there. No touching the back anywhere. We're not touching the trailing arm, we're not touching the caliper, we're not touching shock, that's all good. It actually doesn't stick out that far. Now I'll probably end up throwing, I'm guessing like a 10 to 12 millimeter spacer on here to bring them out a little bit. It just depends on how the tires look when I get them on there. I've gotta say, it looks pretty freaking sweet. Stancy. Real stancy. To be fair, this isn't a stance car. This is gonna be like on StanceWorks or something. This is all about function, but the form's pretty good too. Needless to say, I'm pretty stoked with that. I think these are gonna look excellent. I just ordered tires, so now I just gotta wait for them to show up, get them mounted, then we'll start the body modifications. Yes, I said body modifications. There's gonna be some upset people because I do have to cut up the car a little bit, but I'm gonna do it as cleanly as I can with reason. I'd like to see comments below what you guys think I should do body-wise to make them fit, but that'll be coming in the next video. Now the tire size I'm gonna go with is a 275 40/17, and they are on order. I'll explain what tires I end up going with in another video. That video will also explain how I'm gonna fit them, because obviously they aren't gonna fit on the stock E36 body as it sits in the front or rear. I went with 17 by 10 all around, same offset all around, because I want to be able to rotate tires and I want the car to be balanced. I want the same size in the front as the rear. I don't want a staggered set. It's just how an E36 should be, in my opinion. This isn't a huge power car. I don't need 315s on the back with 275s up front. The 275s will work just well all around. The purpose is to build the perfect balanced E36, but with more power than the stock S50, M50, M52, whatever you have in there, and have it be all motor, of course. So that's the goal with this car. But for now, since I have the car up on jack stands, I need to address the side skirts and an issue that's been plaguing this car ever since I installed them, probably about 7 to 8 years ago. This car is not an M3, though it has every single part of an M3 aside from the engine and transmission. That's not from any M3 at all. Side skirts have been an issue though. I put those on years and years ago, just with double-sided tape. I didn't have the templates to drill into the car. I didn't really want to drill into the car, so I just double-sided taped them, and they held up fine for years. Now they're starting to kind of peel off the car, and I was able to find some templates that I ordered from Europe. It's the only place I could get them. Hopefully they work and are correct. I mean, they're nicely labeled. This says passenger side, points to the front. It says driver's side, point to the front. So I'm hoping it'll be decently easy to do. I also got clips for them as well. Hopefully these are right. I didn't open them or anything. The thing in the thing, I don't know what these are called. It's got the green piece and the white piece. Any luck, this will all go smoothly, but first step, let's take the old ones off. You can see, I mean, they're basically falling off. do a little cleanup here before I stick the thingamabobbers on and drill the holes. Now just to peel the rest of this off. From the back of the side skirt, a little help from some heat. First one is done and clean. The whole host of 3M double-sided tape that I had to take off, which was a pain. Could have been worse. I want to get the passenger side completely done before I even mess with the driver's side. And I think I only ordered enough clips for one side, so I might be running around with just one M3 side skirt on. Let me put the template on and see what that ends up looking like. I got a bunch of these magnets with rubber backing for when I finally, sometime, wrap my Colorado. What's gonna be nice is they're gonna hold the template on real nice for me. I shouldn't have to mess with any tape. Actually a vinyl sticker, but I wanna try not to use the sticker part so I can reuse these. Everything appears to be lining up correctly. I even put the side skirt down there just to make sure the holes seem to line up height-wise. Side-to-side wise doesn't really matter because you can slide the clips on the back of the skirt. I'm going to start center punching these holes and we'll start drilling. Yeah, feel pretty good about it. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. How did I break it? It's not even thick metal. I have successfully drilled a bunch of holes in my car, RIP. Now what sits in those holes are these little tabby boys. So I have to figure out what drill bit size this is, drill them all out to the correct size, pop these in. You can pretty much throw the side skirt on and then do the holes underneath. Pretty easy. After a number of trial and error, I figured out that 23/64 bit is just right to install the little green clip. So I'm gonna go along and drill the rest of these out to this size. There's some paint in there, make sure we're nice and cleaned up. Pop these in and on to the next step. Part should be done. Time for a little bit of paint. For painting, to make it easy, basically I just drilled a bigger hole with this piece of cardboard. I'll just go around every hole, hit it with a little bit of acrylic enamel. Should be protective. Not gonna look great without the side skirt on, but it'll be good. Wait for that to dry, pop the clips in, good to go. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. That is a nice fit. Here goes nothing, boys. Sheesh. Went perfectly. Everything is in, nice and aligned and tight against the body. Everything lined up very well, so I'm very happy with that. Now I just had to put the couple clips in underneath. That's a wrap on this side. Yeah, super happy about that. They came together really, really well. You can tell just how, I mean, this is part of the car now. Not that it wasn't before, but before, double-sided tape just didn't do the trick. And I wasn't trying to just half-ass it before, but I didn't have templates, I didn't have access to templates, and I didn't really want to drill holes in my car. This car has no rust on it at all. Like it's very clean, even though it needs a paint job because somebody painted it before and didn't do that great of a job. But it is clean as far as rust. So much better now. I'm gonna bang out the other side, which you guys don't need to and won't see because it's the same as this side, and I have to order more clips anyway. Side skirt's fixed. Put these old crappy wheels and tires back on, call it a night. Side skirts look so much better. Wheels test fit pretty well. I maybe should have gone 10.5 wides instead of 10. Tried to be a little more conservative, just in case the body modifications I plan on doing aren't enough. Side skirts are on correctly. All good news. next video. Let's start on the body work, body mods. Thanks for watching.